Hey TravelHearts! Welcome back to my channel. This is Sherry, and I'm so happy you're here. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating, vibrant, and addictive countries in the world, South Korea. Now, why Korea? Well, besides being the land of the most amazing band in the universe, BTS, and those heart-stopping K-dramas that ruin our sleep schedules, this country is a wild mix of futuristic cities, ancient palaces, and spicy, soul-warming food. Oh, and don't even get me started on the skincare. I mean, have you tried a Korean 10-step routine? It's like magic in a bottle. Whether you're here for the K-pop, the kimchi, or the glowiest skin of your life, Korea will literally make you feel like you've stepped into another world. So grab your boba tea, or soju, if you're feeling bold, and let's explore together. Now, TravelHearts. Why should South Korea be on your bucket list? Whether you're an army, a K-drama addict, or just someone who loves epic travel adventures, this country has something to blow your mind. Picture this: glittering skyscrapers in Seoul, where futuristic tech meets buzzing street markets. Then jump on a train and boom, you're surrounded by the serene beauty of a 1,000-year-old temple in Gyeongju. It's like time traveling without a DeLorean. One minute, you're sipping a vanilla latte in a chic high-rise cafe with panoramic views of Namsan Tower. The next, you're wandering through a Hanok village where the only soundtrack is rustling leaves and distant temple bells. And here's the kicker. South Korea packs all this into a country smaller than New York State. It's clean, safe, affordable, and obsessively tourist-friendly. Most signs have English. The subway puts Google Maps to shame. And hey, even the airport has a spa. Now listen, if you think Korea is just about Seoul, oh no, my friend, you've got it all wrong. Because Korea also has Busan. Like, come on. It's the second biggest city in South Korea. How can you skip that? You got Haeundae Beach, golden sands, luxury towers, and the peaceful rhythm of waves. It's where locals come to breathe and travelers come to stay a little longer than planned. Now hop with me over to Gamcheon Culture Village, a hillside maze of pastel homes, murals, and winding alleyways. Once a modest refugee village, it's now a living canvas that tells stories of resilience and creativity. Every turn is a photo. Every wall, a memory. Hungry? Follow your nose to Jegalchi Fish Market, Korea's largest seafood market. This isn't just a place to shop. It's a full sensory experience. And when the sun sets, don't leave without walking the Gwangali Beach Promenade. With the Gwangan Bridge lit like a dream behind you, it's the perfect place to reflect. Oh, and Busan Tower in Yeongdusan Park? Perfect for a panoramic view of the whole city. Sea, mountains, temples, and towers all in one frame. Hey, let's not forget, this soulful city is also the hometown of Jimin and Jungkook. I mean, come on. As if we needed another reason to fall in love with Busan, right? Hey, TravelHearts, ready to turn those travel daydreams into real-world miles? I've partnered with a top-notch travel company that sorts everything: flights, stays, and tours. Hit the first link below, choose your dream destination, and book the trip exactly the way you want it. Need solid gear before you jet? There is also a link takes you to my hand-picked travel essentials, all road-tested by yours truly. One of my favorite things about Korea is how deeply proud people are of their culture. Even with all the modern vibes, K-pop, high-tech cities, fashion trends, Korean traditions are still very much alive and celebrated. For example, you can rent a beautiful hanbok, that's the traditional Korean outfit, and visit places like Gyeongbokgung Palace for free. It honestly feels like stepping back in time. And during big holidays like Chuseok, Korean Thanksgiving, and Seollal, Lunar New Year, families come together, wear traditional clothes, prepare special meals, and honor their ancestors in meaningful ceremonies. It's beautiful to see how modern life and tradition live side by side. And of course, we have to talk about K-pop and K-dramas. These aren't just fun to watch. They really give you insight into Korean values, relationships, fashion, and yes, even food. If you're a foodie like me, and I mean the kind who travels with their stomach, then South Korea is going to steal your heart. Let me just warn you, the food here is not just delicious. It's a whole experience. From iconic dishes like bibimbap, for those who don't know, it's a colorful bowl of rice, veggies, egg, and spicy sauce, to samgyeopsal, it's a grilled pork belly. You cook at your table, spicy tteokbokki, it's a chewy rice cakes and chili sauce. And of course, kimchi. I think all of you know what kimchi is. Korea's beloved fermented side dish that goes with literally everything. Trust me, you will never see a Korean meal without kimchi, whether in K-dramas or in reality. It's like the unofficial national anthem of flavors. And if you ever find yourself walking through the buzzing streets of Myeongdong, Haeundae, or Gwangjang Market, get ready for a street food party. You'll find golden fried dumplings, giant crispy corn dogs with cheese, sweet honey pancakes called hotteok, and even sizzling squid on a stick, all being cooked right in front of you. The smells, the sounds, the colors, it's pure magic. But here's what I really love. Food in Korea isn't just about eating. It's about connecting. Sharing a meal is a deeply social thing here. Whether it's family, friends, coworkers, or even strangers, sitting around the table, grilling meat, sharing side dishes called banchan, and pouring drinks for each other is a way of building trust and showing care. Even in dramas, you'll notice that many key scenes happen around the dinner table. That's because in Korean culture, sharing food equals sharing love. It's a sign of respect, closeness, and warmth. Eating is rarely a solo thing. It's togetherness. And then there's the cafe culture. Oh my goodness, Korean cafes are next level, and don't get me started on the desserts. From fluffy souffle pancakes to shaved ice treats called bingsu. Whether you're eating from a humble street cart or a trendy rooftop cafe, every bite in Korea tells a story. A story of tradition, creativity, and connection. So if you're visiting Korea, don't just take photos. Take the time to sit, share, and enjoy. It's one of the best ways to truly understand the heart of Korean culture. Gyeongju, often called the museum without walls. Because here, history doesn't sit behind glass. It lives around you. This was once the capital of the ancient Silla kingdom, one of the most powerful in Korean history. Over 1,000 years of culture, beauty, and wisdom are still standing strong in every stone, every temple, every breeze. Walk through Tumuli Park, where royal tombs rise like gentle green hills. These aren't just graves, they're sleeping giants of the past. And if you step inside Cheonmachong, one of the tombs open to the public, you'll feel the quiet weight of time wrap around you. Just a short bike ride away, you'll find Anapji Pond, a shimmering mirror of the night, where Silla kings once hosted moonlit banquets. At sunset, it turns golden. At night, it glows like a dream. And don't miss Bulguksa Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where wooden halls and stone pagodas tell stories in silence. Climb a little higher to reach the mysterious Seokguram Grotto, where a serene stone Buddha gazes out to the sea, unblinking for over 1,000 years. But Gyeongju isn't stuck in time. You'll find cozy cafes hidden in Hanoks, markets full of local flavors, and warm-hearted locals who still walk with the grace of their royal roots. And let's be real, if you're a fan of slow travel, soulful landscapes, or that poetic feeling of standing where kings and queens once stood, Gyeongju is your treasure map. What about getting around? TravelHearts, let me tell you that Korea's transportation system is one of the best in the world. Fast, punctual, and clean. If you're planning to explore more than one city, the KTX bullet train is your best friend. It connects major cities like Seoul, Busan, and Daegu in just a few hours. Super convenient and comfortable. You can book tickets online or at the station, and yes, you can even enjoy snacks and Wi-Fi on board. As for shorter distances or day trips, you can use the regular trains, buses, or the amazing subway systems, especially in Seoul. Everything is well marked and tourist-friendly. But my tip for you is to plan your route in advance, especially if you're going to the countryside or smaller towns. Some places don't have frequent departures, so it's good to know your schedule ahead of time. Wi-Fi and staying connected. You won't believe how fast the internet is here. It's like living in the future. You can rent a pocket Wi-Fi at the airport or buy a Korean SIM card if you're staying longer. Either way, you'll be able to navigate, translate, and post your beautiful travel pics without any trouble. Oh, and most cafes, subways, and public spaces offer free Wi-Fi too. Korea is very card-friendly, especially in big cities. You can pay by card in most restaurants, stores, and cafes. But I always recommend carrying a bit of cash, especially for street food, traditional markets, or small family-run shops that might not accept cards. ATMs are everywhere, and many offer English language services. A quick note on etiquette. Korean culture places a lot of importance on respect and social harmony. If you're visiting temples or traditional places, be mindful, speak softly, dress modestly, and follow any posted signs. On public transportation, it's considered polite to stay quiet. No loud phone calls or music without headphones. Also, one unique thing to keep in mind: age matters. It's a big part of how people interact. So don't be surprised if someone asks your age. It's totally normal and part of understanding where you stand in social situations. And finally, don't be shy. Koreans are known for being kind and helpful, especially if you look lost or like you need a hand. So if someone randomly helps you find your way, offers a translation, or helps with a vending machine, just smile and say thank you. You'll find that people here are genuinely welcoming to visitors. One of the things that surprised me most about Korea is just how incredibly diverse its landscapes are. It's not just skyscrapers and neon lights. It's also waterfalls, mountains, islands, and peaceful forests that feel like they're from a storybook. If you're into epic views, Jeju Island is a must. This volcanic island is a world of its own, with lava tubes, dramatic cliffs, and the famous Hallasan Mountain standing tall in the center. It's Korea's version of paradise. For nature lovers and hikers, Seoraksan National Park is pure magic. Think misty mountains, hanging bridges, ancient temples tucked into hillsides, and trails that reward you with jaw-dropping views. In autumn, the colors are unreal, like the whole forest is glowing. But there's more than just hiking. Korea also knows how to slow down and embrace peaceful beauty. The Boseong green tea fields, for example, are like rolling waves of green. You can walk between the rows, sip fresh tea, and just breathe. In spring, head to Jinhae, where the streets explode in pink during cherry blossom season. It's like walking through a dream. The petals float down like snow, and there's music and festivals all around. Want a deeper look into Korean tradition? Go to Andong. Home to the famous Hahoe Folk Village, this place feels like a time capsule. You'll see clay-roofed houses, centuries-old rituals, and masked dance performances that are pure theater. Try jimdak, a soy saucy chicken stew that hits every comfort food note. And if you're here in autumn, the colors are unreal. Now this one's heavy, but powerful. A visit to the DMZ, demilitarized zone between North and South Korea, is emotional, intense, and unforgettable. You'll visit observation decks, secret tunnels, and even stand at the line that divides two worlds. Tours are safe and well-regulated, but you must bring your passport, follow strict dress codes, and obey all rules. Is it worth it? Absolutely. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, both historically and emotionally powerful. It's a place that reminds you, travel isn't just about food and fun. It's also about understanding, listening, remembering. Now, TravelHearts, let's talk about where to stay, because Korea has something for every kind of traveler. Whether you're traveling on a tight budget or you're treating yourself to a luxury escape, Korea has everything for everyone. In cities like Seoul and Busan, you'll find everything from high-end luxury hotels with skyline views and rooftop pools to stylish mid-range hotels, hostels, and even capsule hotels that are clean, affordable, and surprisingly comfortable. But if you want something truly unique, I highly recommend staying in a Hanok. It's a traditional Korean house. These are usually found in places like Bukchon Hanok Village in Seoul or Gyeongju, and they give you this beautiful mix of history, calm, and culture. Imagine sleeping on a heated floor surrounded by wooden beams and a peaceful courtyard. It's an experience in itself, not just a place to sleep. And if you're a solo traveler or on a budget, guest houses and hostels are great options. They're often super cozy, sometimes family-run, and a fantastic way to meet other travelers. Many include breakfast and offer tips for exploring the local area. Now, TravelHearts, if you've made it this far in the video, you definitely deserve to hear these valuable tips on what not to do in South Korea. Trust me, they'll save you from awkward moments. Number 1. Don't stick your chopsticks upright in rice. This resembles a ritual performed at funerals and is considered very bad luck. Always lay them down on the side of your plate or chopstick rest. Number 2. Avoid speaking loudly or making phone calls on public transport. Trains and buses in Korea are usually quiet, even when packed. People take it seriously, so try to whisper or text instead of talking out loud. Number 3. Don't touch people casually, especially elders. In Korean culture, personal space is important. Things like hugging someone you just met or putting your hand on someone's shoulder may feel too forward, especially with older people. Number 4. Avoid writing names in red ink. This one's really specific. In the past, red ink was used to write the names of the deceased. Writing someone's name in red can be seen as bad luck or even offensive. Number 5. Don't pour your own drink in a group setting. In Korea, drinking has its own etiquette. If you're out with locals, let someone else pour your drink and return the favor, especially if they're older than you. It's a small gesture, but it shows respect. Number 6. Avoid filming or photographing people without their consent. South Korea has strict privacy laws, and many people are understandably sensitive about being recorded in public. Just think about how you'd feel if someone did that to you. Recently, there have been cases of people filming strangers, especially Koreans on the street, or even celebrities like Jungkook, without permission and posting it online. It's not just disrespectful, it's unethical. So always ask first, or better yet, keep your camera focused on landscapes, landmarks, and experiences that don't invade anyone's privacy. And there you have it, TravelHearts. The key things you need to know about Korea. I've tried to cover the most important points, but if there's something specific you're curious about, drop your questions in the comments. Let me know too, if you'd like a future episode on a particular country. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next journey.